Eat less, exercise more is the time-honored mantra of weight loss. As such, if someone is overweight, we often put it down to a lack of discipline on their part. However, if we scratch the surface, we find there can be much in the interactions of chemicals, especially hormones, in our cells, that affects weight loss and gain. Today, Dr. Krishna Doniparthi returns to Vital Signs to explain how the hierarchy of hormones, including cortisol, insulin, and growth hormone, factor into weight loss. We'll hear how he helped a long-term obese woman to lose weight through detoxifying her gut and her liver, rather than through weight loss drugs like Ozempic. Welcome to Vital Signs, where we learn how to get healthier from all angles, from the biochemical and nutritional to the things we do that nourish our minds and our souls. I'm Brendan Fallon. Dr. Doniparthi is specialized in obesity medicine and functional medicine, which optimizes health through nutrition and lifestyle.
The two more important ones. And then even when we talk about the effect of cortisol, but there's also, and I know we were just talking a little bit about hormones. I was only even just talking about endogenous hormones. What does the human body make? I mean, it still begs the question, what are the exogenous or environmental hormones that are found, whether it's from our air, water, or food? Those are just as important. They're kind of like what you may have heard of as the forever hormones. Some of those can have very obesogenic influence on the human body and human cells as well.
Can you give an example of one of those that would possibly impact someone's inability to lose weight?
Yeah, bisphenol A is one of them. BPA has been around for quite some time. It has a weak estrogenic effect, but it also has an obesogenic effect. And looking back and thinking about how babies are born and what are they fed, our culture has moved somewhat away from breastfeeding to bottle feeding. And it was not too long ago that BPA was found in every one of the milk bottles. In the past, several decades ago, we never used plastics as much as we do now. And instead, babies, if they were fed with glass bottles. And I still encourage that if it's absolutely necessary for supplemental feeding is to use glass. But BPA is the biggest one. And now, if you go to the stores and you'll see everything is, they want to tout BPA free. Well, darn it, the many generations have already been exposed to bisphenol A, and it's now substituted with bisphenol S, and it's not any better. In fact, it's worse.
It seems like there's a weight problem.
Yeah, I had a lady not that long ago. She had been struggling with weight loss since a teen. And she was, like many people nowadays, they find so much information on the internet. And she was listening to people like yourself who knows a little bit about nutrition. And she changed her diet to something that was low carb, good clean food, organic, non-GMO, but still wasn't able to lose weight. And so sensing that, and I looked at her nutritional plan, it's very good. And so I told her, I said, you're eating right. So let me help you detoxify a little bit. And what I was trying to detoxify her from were environmental hormones. And by doing that, by cleaning up her gut system and her liver, she began to start to lose weight. I would like to just remind all your listeners that the way that we lose weight, whether it's because of nutrition or removing bad hormones or so on, ultimately at the end of the day, body fat is a storage of triglycerides. Those triglycerides and fatty acids go to the liver, and the liver will package them up with bile and transport them into the gut, and out the door they go into the toilet. So the liver plays a huge role. The problem is that if it's heavily burdened with toxins and the ability to detoxify is compromised, even the best nutritional plan will hit a wall. And that was the case with this lady. And so again, by helping her detoxify through the liver better, she was able to start losing weight again.
Could you give a bit?
That old saying, eat less and exercise more, just does not work. This is such a miscommunicated, misunderstood topic about obesity, weight gain, and weight loss. is 100% biochemical.
Do you have an example that you could give of a patient who has come in with a weight problem?
Yeah, I had a lady not that long ago. She had been struggling with weight loss since a teen, and she changed her diet to something that was low carb, good clean food, organic, non-GMO, but still wasn't able to lose weight. The problem is that if it's heavily burdened with toxins and the ability to detoxify is compromised, even the best nutritional plan will hit a wall.
What were you specifically using it to detox in that case? To see that full interview and others on how to optimize health, go to ept.ms/vital signs.